Haas is 00312. Thank you for following. Sorry, I am just posting real quick. Wow, and my phone keeps like lagging, so every time I go to type something, I have to delete the entire word and then retype it. It's amazing. I also had a bunch of issues with resetting up my camera. I'm hoping that the AC isn't too loud. It seems like it's not coming through. It might come through when I talk, but there might be some weird stuff with the new setup. Just moved, so we'll see. Like, my mic's farther from me, so I'm trying, like, I don't know. It's just a lot of balancing. But we're going to do some raging. Oh boy, I need to update. Did we get new gear for? Yeah, we did. I don't think that affects anything. Oh, just her head. Sure. I like seeing her pretty face. I said okay. Uh. Um. Sure. God damn it! My phone would just type. It would be so amazing. And are you done playing catch up? Okay. Oh my gosh, my phone, I just typed a whole bunch of shit and it just didn't even go. Let's get started. Yeah, it's bunker. What is this? Oh, our bags are messy again. Tisk, tisk, tisk. I mean, at least it seems like my noise gate is making it so that the AC is not getting picked up. Oh, oh my gosh. My cat just threw a cat toy. So far. He's got more space than ever, and he intends to use it. Hold on 1 second. Oh. He's a cutie. Oh, looky, and there we are. Do we have food? Not good food. I have some food. And yeah, at some point do my culinary biz. Oh, I think that's today I can do my next set of deliveries. To be! Cool. Got that, don't have. Yeah, we use one of our chicken fettuccinis. Oops, I missed the. There you go. I missed the platform. I was too busy looking for my food. I mean, that's kind of the story of my life. Too busy looking at food. Wow. This looks cool. This is awesome. I'm excited. I haven't played my bard in like a while though, so I wonder if I'm gonna do okay. Which group am I in? Why isn't it showing? Okay, there we are. Oh, I'm in this group over here. I'm just kind of following them. I don't really know what's going on here. I guess I wasn't there. Iconic! Hey, how's it going? I'm having a great day. I thought I was inside the little line, but I guess I wasn't exact enough. I was too distracted looking at the pretty stuff. What the hell? I forgot that my... Oh my god, my key bindings are flipped. I am so much shame. I am shame. Oh my god. I went to hit my other keybind on that and that didn't happen. Oh, so it wasn't just the beam. I also just got pushed back because I was too far behind. Let's get these up. I don't even remember how to play Bard right now. I've been playing so much of my White Mage. So I'm like sitting here like, what are the things that I do? Maybe I shouldn't have leaped right into a brand new raid. Oh, I'm dotted. I don't know what the dot means, but we'll drop it off elsewhere. Okay, we're getting back into the swing. I'm remembering my key bindings. I know how to play games. I've done it before. I feel like I'm drifting. Sorry, along with the new setup is like weird camera angle issues are going on and stuff. I'm having trouble. Oh, I should have been able to miss that one. Oh. There we are. Just stick with everyone else, Cheyenne. Oh, and I missed something again. Let's just throw this out there. Oh, nice. Look at, we didn't get hit by that one. Look at us, we're learning. We're like a learning computer. Okay, this one we might get hit by. Oh no, we still made it. Okay. Oh my goodness. These are getting far away. We're just running far from our little center. Oops, no! Let's jump back again! Gosh, I keep hitting the wrong way! Oh, hey, Sherman. Mason! I need to remember that the, my mouse bind is, different. I keep going to hit sprint, and I keep hitting leap back. On my white mage, I have sprint and leap back reversed. And they're just like my side buttons on my mouse. So I keep just fucking leaping off the edge. I'm super smart. I'm like... I'm super helping too. I've been very helpful to all of these fine people. Oh, paladins are fun. I mean, taking in this game is pretty fun. Nice. What you doing, kitty? Little kitty running amok. I just want the cosmetic sets. Can anyone tell me, is that AC coming through at all on the mic? Oh, but he's much better now. Boo was having a lot of trouble when we first got here. But he's much better now. He's running around. Still isn't eating his full amount, but he's excited, I feel like, to have a shit ton more space than he used to. He's, as we speak, running around on the couch. Ow! No, don't hurt me. Okay, good. It's just AC is like hella loud for me, so I was slightly concerned that it was gonna be hella loud, but I do have a noise gate on that should block it. Biggest thing for me is I'm trying to get used to the new setup. And I might do a lot of changes in the next couple streams. Just based on, like, right now, I'm, like, way too far over this way, but, like, for my mouse and stuff like that. I don't know. I'm still figuring out my new desk. Oh, hey, TRW. And thanks for the pink time. Punk time, yeah. Thanks for the bits. I'll always take your 2 bits. I appreciate the gesture. How's everyone doing? I also want to note, I have no idea what's going on in this fight. I'm just kind of winging it. Not going too bad. I'm also slowly remembering how to play Bard. It's been like 2 weeks, I think, since I've played any Bard. Because at my old house was definitely rough with the shit internet I was dealing with. Although now I am wired in and getting a gig down right now. It's intense. I love it. I downloaded something earlier and I didn't even know the download had started and it was already done. And I was like, it's so lovely. Oops. So I didn't know that we were going one side or the other. I oopsied on that. Now I know for next time. Oops. I'm gonna still stick around other people because I feel like I don't know what I'm doing. Also, how many times have did I not do that to these guys? I'm not seeing my dots pop up on him, that's weird. Oh, it says invulnerable. Well, why are we attacking him? Oh, there's like a one-side thing going on? It still says invulnerable. Is there like different parts? What's going on here? I just can't hit this guy because it's not my group. I think that's what's going on. That's what's going on. I didn't even know that was like a thing. Oh, I'm gonna die. I got a little lost, but it's okay. We're back. We're back on track, guys. We're back on track. I didn't realize. I guess when I got rezzed, it was a different team's person who rezzed me. I just assumed it was on my team. I am having slight issues with this mouse and keyboard placement, but it's not too bad. I wonder if I can pop my chair up a tiny bit more. Right there. Right. Look at me. I know how to do geometry. I'm good at the geometry. You gotta like stand in between the starbursts and shit. It's like cool. Just gotta learn your angles. Oh, I feel like this is my fault. Our team did the worst, and I feel like it's because I died. And I wasn't doing very good damage. Ooh. I didn't mean to. What do we got? Anything good? Nope. No, thank you. I need to drink more water. We're inside the ship! We're inside the ship! I did also hear that these raids are canonical with the games. So, like, it's the story in this is completely... We're in the freaking... Oh, this is so cool! Sorry, I'm nerding out. It's canonical with the game franchise. These raids, the storyline of them too. Which means that the Final Fantasy XIV universe and the Nier universe are connected. It's pretty cool. I can't understand what she said. That was pretty cool. Should be reading more of what's going on, I feel like. I'm just gonna, this time, just stand. It looks like we're not splitting up, so I'm just gonna stand with as many people as possible. I really needed to turn down the graphic shit. What do you call them? The effects. The other party member attack effects. Uh-oh, we got pink boys coming in. Ouch. Is anyone gonna heal me? Thank you. Don't mean to be demanding. I know it's my fault for getting smashed. Getting smashed. Damn, this music's like hecka hype. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. More pink things. We gotta play this like it's the other game. And keep track of our stuff. Oh boy. Look at us. We didn't get hit. We did good. Wow, so many bubbles. Look at all the bubbles. So many mage bubbles. Just gonna stand in the Venn diagram of bubbliness. So it just seems that everyone's piling here, so I will also pile here. I like that a lot of these raids I go, I have no idea what I'm doing. I guess I'll just stand on top of the giant pile of humans. At least there's like 18 other people to like take cues from, you know? Yeah, that's more than 18. I can't do math. To be fair, there's probably 18 that know what they're doing, and the rest are all just like me following along. Oops, I didn't put that. Do we just stand in these? Does everyone stand in these? Should I not be standing in one? I'm standing in one. I don't know if it helps or not. I didn't die, so that means it was good. I think. Give me more bubbles. I love your guys' bubbles. I got that one. That was pretty good. Oops, and then I got hit by a pink thing. I couldn't tell through all the effects going on right now, to be perfectly honest. I did not know I was going to get hit by that pink thing. Here, right? Oh yeah, I got it this time. What I was doing? One safe? Are we safe here? We are not safe here. Well, we gotta commit. Oh, what? I couldn't tell what hit me. I really need to, Oh wow, everyone just res me. Everyone res me all at once. I need to change that, and I don't remember that setting. It's in character. It's like somewhere that I didn't expect it, where I found... Character... Item, UI, display... Fuck. Ooh. I don't know where it is. And I just found it the other day too, and I have so much trouble finding these things the second time always. It's so infuriating. How do I get out of this mess? Where am I? I'm gonna die. Can we stand back here? Oh, does that hurt too? Okay, now we have one. I didn't attack or anything. Just trying to look for it. Where's the, is there a HUD layout? Oops. Oh, ouch. Okay. Trying to find how to turn off everyone else's, effects so that I'm not getting so much garbage on my screen all at once. Because it's making it very hard in this raid. I'm not gonna lie, with all the colors and the effects and then the pink things and... Like, I cannot... I don't know if you guys can tell, but I'm having trouble telling what's going on. So I just want to turn off my teammates' effects, but I can't remember where it is. Character configuration. It's gotta be over here somewhere, right? I know I saw it just the other day. Hey, baby! How's it going? How's work? Oh, going alright? That's good. Whoa, wait a minute. Are you telling me that one of the, like, fucking god droids is within her? I mean, I don't really know what these are, but they're different than the regular ones, right? They're like the more advanced or whatever. Shit. Because we're like the broken down old ones, and they're like the ones who, yeah, form this kind of shit. That we find that molds the Adam and Eve, which, though more advanced, are older than us. I guess not more advanced, more complex, yes. They just really got right into it. They did not wait for us who were watching the cutscene. Oh wow, are we almost done with the fight? I'm glad I could be here. Participation award, that's what I always like to claim. Where are we going? Where are we going? Oh, how'd I get it? I feel like I was moving with everyone else. Oh. Didn't see that coming. Whoa. Wow, also a 2 model, weirdly. What the hell? Okay, they made this very, Final Fantasy XIV. Oh, we're already getting res. Did we get res? I heard it. Maybe they had to stop. There we go. I heard someone, focus me. I'm hanging out closer to you guys. Oh, I just got it. That was a big fat ouch. What is that? Go into that, okay. Ouch. What are we doing? Who am I? Oh my goodness. Just so many effects everywhere. We got some bubbles. Just run to the bubbles. Bubbles are safety. Some people getting tethered up. Music's getting hella epic. Compound 2P sounds like a science project thing. Like, after years of research, we have come up with Compound 2P. It will make your armpits smell great, but it will not protect you from death. Nope, not that. Gosh, I suck at clicking the thing that I'm trying to click on. Nope, and risen again. One day. Have enough time. If I remember. My problem is oh, never remember to go to settings and change shit until I'm in the middle of a freaking fight. Do we need more than one person on each of these circles, or just one, or what's going on? Ooh. Oh. Kind of following the crowd. Ooh, we got someone limit breaking. Or not. Do we stand in this one? Do we not stand in this one? I don't know what's going on. Oh, fuck. Shouldn't have stood in that one. One of them we gotta stand in, one of them we don't stand in. Don't know the mechanics of this fight yet. I'm gonna die standing on this first round. Oh no, okay, other people started showing up. Oh, damn it. Oh, that's because like half of our healers are dead. Someone provoke! God damn it, I keep going to that one. Summer system configuration. I'm pretty sure it was somewhere that I didn't expect it to be, but I think it was in character configuration. We made it! We killed 2P. 2P, that's the android that's most like me, because I always have 2P. Okay, let's check out this loot. Let's also throw this on. Sure, titanium nail, because that's an interesting name. Got a lot of loot here. Oh, I definitely need these cards. Definitely need these guys. I obtained one of the little guys. That's cool. I don't think I want any of these. But I'll need on the rolls, because I like the music from this. And I'll pass on these. Okay. The nice thing is that a lot of people left, so a lot of this was not titanium nail. You gotta fight it out with me. I'm not. Yeah, I got the card. Yeah. Sometimes people just think that you're gonna leave. Woo! And they'll get the stuff. Look at all done by loots. Got a little 2P. Oh, I can't summon a minion where I am. And I got the 2P card. And I got a new orchestra roll. Let's check out our card. Oh, wow. Pretty good card. 6, 4, 8, and an 8. I mean, I still think that my Hades is better, but this is the best card right now. Card I have right now. Alien? Invaders? Never mind. What about 2P? As an android, does she not belong to this Yorha as well? No, she is a copy built by the machine life forms, probably to fight Yora specifically. Yeah, that's why she's like one of the androids. The ones that make Adam and Eve. We also retrieved another android, a boy. If he is still with you, I'd like to see him. It's not us. Oh yeah, all the outfits in Nier Automata are amazing. See, I'm wearing her outfit too right now. I stole her outfit. She's probably embarrassed. She's like, oh, we wore the same thing. Very well, can't make things any worse. A new section has been added to the portable archive. Dur, 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 dur. Yeah, what level raid does the gear come from? All of the Nier raids are level 80. I'm not sure if you can do them earlier. Yeah, I don't think you can do them earlier than that, because you have to do this quest line, and you unlock them as you go through, and I think you have to finish the main story quests as well, up through level 80. So it's currently endgame stuff. I'm pretty sure. Maybe you don't have to finish all of the main story quests, but I know for sure you have to at least finish the stuffing on this continent, Colusia? So yeah, you have to like finish the storylines having to do with this top part of this continent. Because otherwise you don't like know the people who you get the quests from. So I'm fairly certain you probably have to. It's probably just like level 80. Yeah, and make sure you're keeping up with your MSQ as well, main story quests, because that is pretty much the only way that you like can unlock a lot of this kind of stuff. We hit him where 2P wouldn't know to look. Follow me. Enter Anog's lair. Anog. I also highly recommend, if anyone hasn't, playing Nier Automata. It is a fantastic game. Featuring these two characters, 2B and 9S. My duty is to annihilate the machine life forms. For that, I require the assistance of 9S. We must revive him. Fortunately, we have some experience with this sort of thing. What do you say, Anod? I don't... You don't want to, because the last time we revived an android, it turned out to want to kill us all. I'm certain everyone can use a rest before you proceed. A lot has happened, and we should take time to think things through. Complete quest. Oh, and before I forget, we are going to, as soon as we're through these cutscenes, we're going to hunt down the setting. I'm on Marlboro. I don't know how to say that word. I want to say it's Crystal. I think it's Crystal. I don't know why I cannot remember for the life. Every time someone asks me that, I'm like, I have no idea. Battle effects. There it is. Show none. Ugh. I'm sure I, like, pulled that up, like, 7 times while I was in that thing and just didn't see. I always forget that it's called battle effects and that it's, like, laid out like this. I don't know. Anyways, that should make it a little easier for some of these raids. So we are not getting all the cross effects going on of, like, 30 different people. Come to think of it, none of us ever did get the chance to enjoy the carnival. Oh, that reminds me of Moonfire Fair is going on right now, and I totally think I missed it. It's possible everyone is still carrying on with it. I've never known a few explosions to dampen their spirits before. Still, I might go and check on them. Coming in, Nog? Fine. But let's start. What's all that noise? Was ist das? I suppose there's only one way to find out. Let me fight it. Let's go fight. I'll fight you, you'll fight me. We will fight everybody. Please calm down, it's a complicated situation, and even we are not fully... We ain't here for your excuses, just admit it, this is all your fault. You let those damn things in through the tunnels, and they knew you, and look what they did to the place. We don't care about the whys and wherefores. We want to know how you plan to make amends. We'll do everything we can, I swear, but... Sigh, I don't think this is going anywhere good. The village is still in danger. No one wants to hear it from me, though. Please. Can you speak to Elder Galag and make him understand? NLD Surix. Thank you for calling. How's it going? And welcome. We're doing some, bunny barding. I'm a bunny and I'm currently a bard. And who might you be? Haven't seen your face around here before. Or have I? I misplaced my spectacles some time ago. No matter, I'm here to investigate, not conversate. As the eldest elder, it falls to me to determine the truth of the rumors surrounding this disaster. Problem being, of course, that everyone here is stubborn as a diamond ingot. They all insist to know what's true, though you can be sure half of them are up to their eyeballs in the ale at any given time. I need a second opinion, a sober opinion. Here, let me smell your breath. You'll do. Speak with the villagers, and think well on who has the right of it. Then I'll hear what you have to say. This'll all be a Nog's fault. You hear? That girl never had an ounce of prudence. If only she were more like her brother. Konog told her to be cautious, mark my words, and she ought to have him heeded. Heeded him. Wow. I can see from the look in your eye you agree, but I only hope Konog doesn't end up answering for his sister's folly. Well, you guys are all like, I didn't do it. Oh, Nog and Konog, you say, yes, they did do it. It was them. And you, I heard you following Konog into the machine graveyard. Have it with my own 2 ears, I did. Everyone knows it too, so you better be prepared to pay. You wanna know what I think? We're doomed. Doomed! Enoch could have saved us from those things. I just know it. There ain't no way a clever girl like her wouldn't have found a way to fight him if only that brother of hers weren't always holding her back. You ain't from around here, but trust me, Konar's been making his problems Anog's problems since they were little. It's a shame, too, because she's a real visionary. If she had her way, she would have found out what was going on and how to put an end to it before those machines could make a beat. You're the collaborator! Blah, blah, blah. I get it. You guys are all, like, super torn between everything. All I knew we would end up here someday, ho. It's hard to know where to place the blame. So the fools can't agree on which way is that. Wish I was surprised. Let's try putting it to a vote, and maybe the ones pretending to know more about the matter than they really do will think twice about making arses of themselves so publicly. Can't none of you stitch your beards for half a moment? I'm asking you to raise your hands in an orderly fashion. This is hopeless. We're not getting anything useful from them. I'm not ruling out that one of these idiots accidentally has the right of it, but near sober with judgment, who's to blame? If you still ain't sure, you can try talking to Everett again, though I can't say I recommend it. Just make sure you don't take any detours past the LCASTs until this is settled. Can't leave, must decide. Still passably sober, I see. Have you come to a conclusion? Both. I would say either both are to blame or it's complicated. I mean, along the way, both of them have like made decisions to get us to this point. They both wanted to come down here. They both wanted to investigate. I don't know if it's complicated though. I mean, it's not really a blame thing, you know? Like, interesting. I'll take that under advisement. Like, they wanted to come and explore. We had already found the cave. Like, you guys would have found, like, the machines probably would have come out of the cave eventually anyways. I mean, at least I was here. Everyone, I stand before you to present my findings regarding culpability in the destruction that has befallen our village. Please wait, it's meh. And Chewie's gonna be like, no, it's my fault, you fuckers. As I've said, blaming yourselves is pointless. This is my doing. Told you. It's one of them. Run for your lives. Are you defending us? There's no benefit to petty arguments. I agree. Wait. I always say, like, wasting time finding out who's to blame for something is just that. It's a waste of time. Finding a solution, figuring out what the problem is and finding a solution is what's important. Blame is almost never important. Obviously, unless there is a crime or something, but when it's something that there's no crime involved, people waste way too much time finding who to blame for stuff and not finding a solution. She says that, but I think it was kind of her to intervene. I think it happens at workplaces far too often, where at a workplace people will focus so much on finding who's to blame for a problem and just never find a solution. I'm sure she went to check on her friend, the other Android 9S. I'm gonna go and talk to her. Let's go! Let's wake up 9S! Even though we kind of are the ones who knocked him out previously. But that's okay. I appreciate your Stephanie. I'm having trouble getting out of the southern now. But I don't want everyone to see you as the enemy. If we go and talk to them now, we can explain. That's not necessary. I'm leaving anyway. This is not over for us or the machines. What are you thinking, Tubi? I'm worried for Nog as well. She hasn't been herself since, well... If she's not here, she's probably drowning herself in work. Come on, we should go check on her. Let's go check on her now! I just want to get to the next fight. She's not here. What is she doing? This isn't the time to be outside alone. We need to find her. I'll look around the village, but can you search the outskirts? Oh, a Nog. You see no sign of your despondent dwarven friend. Perhaps she wandered further afield. You see no sign of your despondent. Oh, the polar bear! Oh, you get the polar bear from the Moonfire Fair. Is that still going on? Is there like a way to know that? I don't know if there's an in-game... where? Oh, in here? I gotta look up if the Moonfire Fair is still going on. Oh, this is a long survey. Yep. August 26th. Wow, I have a day. I don't know if I'll have time to get the polar bear. I'm so bad in Final Fantasy XIV about like hitting the events when they come around. A Nog isn't with you? What do I do? This is all because of us, and I don't know how to find her. I'm not used to being alone. Gosh, I need to, like, already. I need to, clean out some bag space. Konog is still eating considerably worse for wear. His sister's absent. Here to see me, I appreciate it, but I'm afraid I don't have much to tell you. There's still no sign of Anog, and the villagers are, well, you know how they are. Can't blame them, really. 2P used us. She said as much. But we were the ones who allowed ourselves to be manipulated. I keep thinking about what we might have done differently. It serves no one to dwell on what could have been, or you can't change what you've done, but you can change what you do now. I'm gonna say the second one. You're right, I have to fix this somehow. Or at least try. What are you lazing around here for, Konog? Where is Aenog? She's still up to no good, I bet, and running off before we could make her own up to it. Her own up to it. I get it. I don't know why my brain did not comprehend that sentence. Don't be ridiculous, Aenog. She's what? Go on, explain to us exactly what Anog is. Because I tell you where my wife is. She's at death's door because of the injury she suffered in the attack. Even if she wakes up, she may never make a full recovery. So if you know what's good for you, you'll get out of this village before I do something we'll both regret. Harumph. They walk like the biggest harumph walk. Harumph. Sob sob. Stubby sob sob sob. I can't believe these little dicks are gonna kick these two out. I like that I just wave at the air above him because I'm 8 feet tall. Sorry, I really should be wallowing. I wish I could do something to help, for that man and his wife especially. But I don't know either of them well, and I doubt anyone is willing to talk to me now. Now that's grand for you, or I'll see what I can do, but you owe me. Double if anyone punches me in the face. No, he doesn't owe me. I played a part in getting them into this mess anyways. Really? Thank you. With a bit of luck, they'll open up to you if there's anything I can do to make things better. Anything at all. Gibby! Hi, Gibby! How's it going? In the meantime, I'll find another way to make myself useful. It's not as if there's a shortage of rubble that needs clearing around here. still getting used to it. There's stuff that I want to change. I don't like the hallway cutting in here. So I need to like adjust my camera and stuff like that a bit more. Figure out maybe a better placement for my camera or something. We'll see. I'm also like kind of at this point stretching a bit more to get to my mouse, which is just a problem for my damn shitty hands. But otherwise, like, it's a lot more room. I mean, the apartment's coming along great. We got like a table and chairs for the dining area. Like, all of our stuff is set up. I have a bunch of shit out. Stuff's looking great. We still need to get patio furniture. That's, I think, like, our next, like, big thing that we need. We just, I mean, gosh, I ended up taking yesterday off work just because, Jesse had work Saturday, so we didn't even get all my shit over here until Sunday. And then I, like, didn't have any, Monday morning, I, like, wake up for work, and the only thing that I had unpacked was my stuff for work, and I was like, this kind of sucks. I'll just take the day off work and get all my shit unpacked and, like, actually, like, feel a little at home before having to work for a full week. I doubt there's much to be done, but I won't stop you from trying. Those two have always been inseparable. I don't think I've ever seen them not holding hands. Can't imagine how he's feeling now that she's in such a state. How's the kitty doing? Kitty's doing a lot better. He wouldn't leave the room the first day. But now I think he's sleeping on the couch right now. Now he's super into it. He's like running amok and having a good time. He's still not eating his full amount, but I think he still tends to like get nervous. There's a lot more new sounds and stuff like that, so he's still a little skittish. But otherwise, he's, you know, when it's nice and quiet and stuff like that, he's just super stoked to run around and have room and space and more things to climb on and lay on, and he's adorable. He also really loves that rug. He loves to just like burrow into that rug for some reason. It's really funny. You're friends with the poor dears, aren't you? The very best of friends. And how I long for those days we drank away without a care in the world. She always loved the mead, we all did. It was good mead. That was it, they're there. Boop, 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 boop. I knew he would. He's very bad with change of scenery and stuff like that. He's very skittish, has anxiety, especially like he likes confined. He likes to be confined. That's how he feels safe. So like when you get him in a car, he's like freaking out. When you get him into like a giant open room, he'll just like find the smallest spot to shove himself into and stuff like that. I think he's just like, because he can't like see everything, you know? He feels like he's scared of the situation. So it just took him a while to get used to the large space and stuff like that. Because I mean, he used to only live in my bedroom. Like, he wasn't allowed in the rest of the house. They talked to you and no one got violent? Mead, I suppose we are dwarves, so maybe it's not such a terrible idea. But as far as I know, none of our stores survived the attack. Down the cliff we go then. We can buy more and still tide. Down the cliff we go! To get the mead! Oh, if there's some available for purchase, I'd happily spend the coin. Can you show me the way? Fuck it! Oh. I'll go myself. I mean, he's tiny. We could just throw him on the back of my chocobo. No, I insist. I've accompanied you to much more dangerous places before, and I assure you I won't be a burden. And I need to do this. Again, I have mounts and stuff. I could just throw you on one of them. You're like this big, dude. You're this big. I still have a few things to tidy away before I leave, so I'll meet you at the bridge in a bit. I have a dragon that's like... that I fly on. Like, you could easily just like fit on his tail. Maybe in his claw or something. Really, this Ifrit? I got an Ifrit here. I easily could throw that little guy on me somewhere. Where's that behemoth? That's behemoth, not Ifrit. My brain's tired. Please excuse me. There you are. Now, if you'll show me the way. Ah, the ladder. Never used that before. This will be an adventure. Oh, we have to go all the way to the fucking ladder. Oh, we have to meet you halfway to the ladder and then probably still meet you at the ladder. See, this is the ladder. That takes you down from this high up bit to that down low bit out here. Of course, I have flying mounts, so having to use a ladder is it's for peasants. I can fly! The view is different outside the village. Maybe I can find a perspective I need. Boo, 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 boo. It's massive. How in the world did you get this moving? With a great deal of help, or I don't quite understand it myself. Luckily, I have people for that. With a great deal of help. Well, go on then. Tell me all about it. I had no idea all that happened in Yulmore. And the Talos? Marvelous. Oh yeah, that's right, we got a big old Talos to help us move it. I wish I had your ability to bring out the best in people. Maybe then Korma wouldn't be... Never mind. I thank you for your enlightening tale. And now, we descend. Hurry up, let me get to the next raid. Far be it from me to complain after having insisted upon accompanying you. But are we there yet? It's been an hour since we're getting a raid. Eastward it is then. I'm about to like redo the last raid just because. Oops. I want some more action. We have to be close. We have to be close to the next one. Where we go? Oh, fuck. Dude, there's a fucking crystal here. I can just teleport. Fuck flying. Oh, why fly when you can teleport? Walking is for plebs. Flying instead of teleporting is for still, inferior people. Deep breath, Konog. Just act natural, confident. You can do this. Alexial, good to see you. Stop listening. Who's your friend? He seems eager. Sorry, my certain home device. Doesn't know the difference between my name and hers. Who's your friend? He seems you. Lollyho. I would like some mead, please, ma'am. Well, I can't say no to one who asks so nicely, and any friend of Alexial's is welcome here. I'll bring out our finest. Did you see I did it? Ah, feels so good to be working towards the goal again. Beer. He's like, yeah. Here we are. Thank you, ma'am. I think this should be sufficient payment. Let's hurry back. As exhilarating as this adventure has been, I want to make a gift of the mead right away. Hey. Hey. Let's roll. Would you like to come with me when I deliver the mead, I mean? Of course I will. I appreciate it. I admit that I'm a bit nervous, but this is my chance to help, if only in a small way, so I have to take it. Okay, how many times? Okay, we're like right on. Cool. At least they like teleported me back, so I'm not like having to run halfway across this continent again. Hey. Huh? Who? Excuse us. We wanted to offer our best wishes and my sincere apology as well. I know it doesn't come close to making up for what you've been through, but I brought you this. I thought that maybe you could share it later. Go away. We don't want anything from you. Oh. All I want is for you to sod off so that me and my wife never have to see you again. I'm sorry. Konag's going to be in considerable distress. You would follow him, lest you could be harmed. This is a whole lot of not rating. Well, if no one's going to drink the mead, I will. Lolly, we got another situation in our beard, though. What up, my dude? Konag just ran past me towards the crater. I don't know about you, but I'd really rather not have him there by himself, especially now when he's so upset. I could hear sobs from yalms away. What's that all about? I mean, both of these are true, but we won't blame the woman. It's tragic state of affairs all around. The man you met, his wife was with child before her injury. Can't blame him for lashing out given the circumstances. Oh, dark. But that doesn't mean Konag deserves to take the brunt of it all. I'd consider it a personal favor if you'd find him and tell him so. Another personal favor, at any rate. He's not the most athletic wow, apparently I am the most lispy. He's not the most athletic dwarf I've ever met, so with any luck he won't have gotten far while we've been talking. I'll go and have a word with certain folks in the village, see if we can't repair some of the damage that's been done. Also, again, 8 feet tall, pretty sure I can walk faster than him. I think one of my legs is taller than one of these little dwarves. Okay. I have to tinkle, and I'm gonna get myself a beer. I'll be right back. left my opener first. But we have handy dandy scissors. Oh, let's hope that we're almost done with this quest. And ready to, get back to actually some action. Otherwise, I'm just gonna fucking... I mean, I could just do a dungeon or something. I'm just thinking, we gotta be close, right? Search for him in the crater. Assuming this one? Enter the puppet's bunker? I'm just not sure which one's the crater. This is the crater, okay. Boy. This place is really cool looking though. So yeah, I'm guessing that the space station crash landed here after the machines infected it at the end of Automata? I don't know what happens in Near Recreation, so... But I believe that's a prequel anyways. You find no sign of the door if you seek a state of affairs that you are becoming all too familiar with. Oh my god, we have to run all the way to the command room? Jesus Christ. Okay, while we're doing this, I'm just gonna queue for a dungeon. Because... You know... You only get 15 from that one? You get 50 from each of those. I need more gear anyways, you know? Oh wow, that's really fast. I thought it was gonna take a little bit longer. Not gonna lie. Run! I don't know if I'll get teleported out of this once I come back from the dungeon though, to be honest. I'm gonna scooch this over here. Hello! Oh, time for a fucking rock. A little change from the ethereal near music to a little more the Shadowbringer-esque music. Ooh. Let's just use these. I think the tank is staying back there. Yeah, there we go. I was like, I think the rest of the group ran ahead. The tank was still back there. Okay. Yeah, we're doing much better. We got a lesser Hello Dragon here. I tell you what. Drag on these nuts. Boom. Dead shot. There we go. It did not want me to target the Teledrago here. Oops. Let's try, it's my reset of my, dots. See, now we just chillin'. Like, we just straight chillin'. Is there a hotkey to make the names go away? Sometimes it's annoying. Like, I like it when I'm healing, but sometimes when I'm hard, I'm just like, oh, yeah, we don't want names. Yeah, ready. I wish I knew more things about this game. I don't remember this spot. Oh, this is the lightning. Oh no. Oh, I'm gonna get fucked here, aren't I? Yeah. Okay. The guy took the one that was closest to me. That's kind of rude, but whatever, that's cool. Heading to bed, Iconics. Have a good night. I will very much enjoy the rest of my night. And on Thursday night, I will be continuing the medium if you're interested in that. See you then.
What took you so long?
Is that the Azure Dragoon?
Let's split up.
You're damn right it is. Hehe, you had like 9 stacks of whatever that crap was. Who did? I didn't even pay attention. Do-do-do-do. Pew pew. Only 9. I only die when there's 10.
Oh, no, you don't.
Do I already have these? I already have these boots. Hello, dragons! No longer lesser. I'm sitting in this one's butt. Let me get up in that. Let me get up in that junk. Thank you, Tiamat. You know you're the dopest. Tiamat be the illest. She like one of the original dragons, you know? Oops. I almost got hit. Kill this cube, cause it's a mean cube. It is the opposite of the companion cube. It really is. It's a mad cube. It is not your companion. It does not want to be a helpful cube that makes magical cube music. Oh, where are we? Where are we going? Where are we going? Oh. I, like, lost my train of thought there for a minute. Like, real bad. And just was not paying attention. Oh, damn. Okay, I'm good. Sweet. And to the cube. Hit him. Hit him. Spank him. Spank him well and good. Music is pretty fun. Super serious music. Music for killing dragons too, you know what I mean? Bum, bum, bum. Excuse me. I'm sorry, I burp quite frequently. It is almost a problem. Oh, do you think it's bracelet? What bracelets I got? 520 bracelets? What are these? 505? I don't need these bracelets. Path! Not my style. Can't see anything through you, Tiamat. Sorry, buddy. Just gonna scooch over here. Honestly, taking everyone else's battle effects off, like even this fight, or this dungeon, is considerably more, like, viewable. I mean, the battle effect stuff is cool, but there's just a lot of effects already that go on the screen. Adding in the battle effects is, like, almost too intense. And for sure in raids, I don't know if anyone like keeps battle effects on in raids. I wonder. Oops, hit that one already. Go get this chest since we got some time. Earrings. Do I need earrings? We have 490 earrings. These are 505 earrings. That means yes. Oof, my wrist is starting to hurt. Kind of shift.
Go up.
There we go. Ooh. This might be the biggest flaw of this desk configuration. It's just slightly higher than where my armrest is. And it's slightly killing my wrist. Oh, which fight is this? I don't remember. No, no. Why are you trying to hit me with that? He was really trying to get me in that. Which one? Over here. I don't know where. Right here. No. Damn it. I don't know where. Well. It was the center one. Fuck. I don't remember. I was bad at geometry just then. I'm a disappointment to my family and to my profession. Although, I explained this the other day, honestly, since I started programming, like, I got worse at stuff like multiplication, division, because you really don't do that yourself when you program. Like, you look up algorithms and stuff, but you don't really have to, like, multiply or divide. Like, the computer does that for you. You just pop in the equation. Oops. Oh, this one's on the side. Fun facts about programming. It also makes you a horrible typer because unlike what they show in the like movies, it's honestly like generally most of the time you're oops. Most of the time you're copy pasting or like copy pasting from websites or typing like one word or like maybe, you know, a sentence like a naming something, or you really don't do a lot of fast like writing. I think would be like if you're a writer, you would be a much faster typer than any program. Because yeah, we just don't type that. We don't type like long, we don't type sentences, we don't type. I mean, if you think about like how programming formatting works. We just leveled up right now. That was crazy. There we go. Nice! Give it to the tank. And what is this? No, thank you. I leave now. Bye! Have fun! Yay, we're back where we left off. Okay. Now let's get to the next raid already. We gotta be real close. And we have about an hour left in stream, so... well, less than an hour. This place is so pretty. I mean, honestly, this looks better than a lot of the environments in Nier, because Nier was made, like... Nier started production for the PlayStation 3. It didn't release until the PlayStation 4. But the textures and stuff were all still, like... you know, a generation behind because of when they started producing that game. Or production on that game. So, like, a lot of the assets and environments and stuff, like, this looks way nicer just because, like, for this game, they were able to just, you know, take that stuff and, like, add in higher res textures and normal maps, which they may have even had for the other games somewhere laying around. But, God, it's so cool. Oh! You can even go down here. This is where chests always were. There's one up there too. Is there like all the spots? Yeah, this is like all the spots where the chests were in the game. If you ever play this game and you're in this section, there's always chests hiding around. I can't take the elevator down though? I have to like... how do I get down? No, I'm pretty sure you have to take the elevator down, right? Can I not? There's stuff down there! Okay, no. Not dumb, right? Okay, I mean, I don't see stairs. I don't see stairs. Yeah. Oh, I will say it is so much cooler in here than I was in my room. That is so nice. Do we just, like, go in a circle? I think we just went in a fucking circle. Wait, where is he? Said he must be further down. I am very confused right now. How was I supposed to go? Fuck. God damn it. That has to move down for me to get to the bottom floor of the command center. So I'm really confused. God, we gotta run all the way back. Sorry. There had to be a prompt somewhere that I missed, right? You're a prompt somewhere. But the game was like, when it was, I feel like when Nier Automata was released, it was not super well appreciated. A lot of people didn't like it because the combat system and the textures and stuff all felt very last gen. But the thing about that game is just like the storytelling, the like narrative, the characters, they're all so fucking good. Like everything about that game, how that game is written and all that is just so like astounding to me. Okay. Go down. No. Down here? Is there a way to go down further? Without the elevator? Is the elevator supposed to work and I'm just like broken? Did I break something? God damn it. Says he must be further down. And I assume we need to go down there. Oh my god, I'm so dumb. You can jump. You can just jump. I've been moving for the last 4 days. I'm gonna blame and I worked all day today. I'm gonna blame all of those things on me being a complete moron. Wow, I'm so glad that this is also being recorded. Oh boy, that's embarrassing. Yeah, I guess we'll enter the alien ship. I mean, wow, Cheyenne. You can jump. I mean, like, why would you not remember that this is the game where jumping? Yeah, you can jump all over the place. Bunny hop. Oh my gosh. That's widely embarrassing. So anyways, where's that beer? Wow, look at that. That is a gorgeous design. They really like the environments they did for like these areas are so good, especially for something that's like not main content. Like this is not main content. This is content that's like pretty much a side quest. Oh, look at all the little machines! The little machines! Wow, the lighting in here is awesome. This whole thing is awesome. It's so cool. I just love it so much. What's in here? It's a very satisfying looking ball. Like I just want to go. Also, how is it so perfectly circular and just sitting there like that? It's crazy. A knock. Is she in the circle? In the sphere? In the goop? In the compound? In the compound 2P? Did compound 2P eat her? And I'll look over here. Don't run off, Konog. It's dangerous. Let your big sister take the lead. Help. No, don't go. Hurry. Look over here. Look over there. Look over there. Come on. Meh. I walk slow. Wag. Wicked white Konog move. Hiya. Oh no. Are you down there? I'm coming. Anog, answer me! No! But it's just her hat. She had this? What does the top of your guys' heads look like? Do you guys have hair? Am I gonna get to find out? Or is it just like all black bald? Oh gosh, this is getting real slow. I'm glad I have a beer. We could speed up this scene a little bit. Anog, are you behind this thing? Anog, please say something. What? Huh? Nani? What the fuck? Her. Anog, it's you, isn't it? But why does she look like... I don't understand what the dwarves are, if I'm honest. But, like, with their just all black face stuff, I don't know what that... If that's shadow, I don't know. But I didn't think they looked like lollies. Go, Nog. That's very confusing to me. I'm confused. Also, is your sister by chance a alien android in disguise? That thing from the orb can't be a Nog, I'm sorry. Or Konog, I think a Nog maybe. We'll be gentle. How do you know? How did you even know about back when she... Oh, well, I have this thing, and, like, it lets me, like, see visions from the past. It's, you know, real time saver. Anyways, never mind, it doesn't matter. Anog is what matters. Anog, she turned into compound. I know, but you can't stay here. Let's go home and take some time to think, alright? Let's go home, take some time to think. Again, you should be gentle with him. I feel like he's had a lot of shit going on. Fine. Fine. Oh, she's fine. What up, 2B? You sneak eavesdropping? Sneak dropping, if you will. Why are you hiding back here, Konog? Right behind boxes? Sorry, I'm fine. Everything's fine. Everything is not fine, honey. Speak with the Dateside chief. Where is this brother? Outside. Out the outside. I really wish we would get another raid. There's some really cool, like, fights in some of the later raids, too, and I really want to see them all. Because I don't know how many more there are, and I've tried to avoid spoilers, but I have seen before, like, other bosses. And I wanna play them all. I just didn't know the storyline in between these, was gonna take so long. They, like, really decided to flush this out. Tell me you found him. Cry face. His sister is a giant cotton ball, if you will. What's the matter? I'm afraid something has happened to Anog. She is turned into a mothball. She smells great, but she fell from a cliff, you say, and then when she reappeared from this orb, there wasn't a scratch on her. I mean, except that she no longer looked like you guys. Is anyone gonna explain to me? So are you guys like beard, black face, and the turban all just like a mask? I don't understand. I admit that sounds bad, but I found those two in these very tunnels myself years ago. They were a pair of troublemakers since the start, and they've always been a little strange to be sure. They have good hearts, though, both of them. Anog's too headstrong to let a little tumble keep her down, and I'm certain she'll be back with us before you know it. As for the orb, I haven't the slightest idea, so don't you go prodding it. And keep it quiet for now. We may not be able to keep Konog from dashing off again later, but we can preserve the peace for now. Oh, excuse me, Spiny. Oh, we get 2 from this? Is this one gonna give me a new raid? Lolly, I may have been too optimistic, Alexial. The fact that the villagers are still nursing a grudge doesn't surprise me. Not that I haven't tried to make them think better of it, but why hasn't Anog come back and given them what for yet? It ain't like her to fret over what people think. Well, she's too busy being a fucking cotton ball. Then there's Konog. I was worried he'd go chasing after her again, which is why I'm even more worried that he's been shut up in the tunnels this whole time. Chief! We need to clear the rubble so we can start digging again, but the others won't stop bearing about whose job it is. Not even when I threatened to boot them clear into the sea. I'll be right there. 2 boots are better than 1, as they say. Looks like I have other business to take care of. Not that I was having much luck here. Can you check on Konog in my stead? What with Anog gone and the villagers treating him like he's got the blight, he could do with a reminder that not everyone has abandoned him. And who's to say maybe one of your tales of adventure will choke him? Oh my god. I've got just the thing, though I forgot the names of everyone involved. Sure. Or scar him for life. Nah, I have enough adventures. I'm sure whatever you come up with will be fine, probably. Alrighty, I'm out of here. Have a good night, everyone. Night, Gibby! Have a good one. Get some rest. And let me know how he's doing, alright? Even if he doesn't want to talk to me. I want him to have the help he needs is all. I feel like I should have been doing the Moonfire Fair tonight instead of this. I should have done the raid, and then done the Moonfire Fair, and then done this quest stuff. Offline! We don't have very much time now, though. Look at this person's big old well. I think you can get the well, for free from something, but otherwise I think you have to pay for it. But I don't remember. I think it was like a promotional thing with something at one point, too. Konog is radiating an uncommon amount of heat. The many layers insulating his head probably aren't helpful. Oh my god, they all look like lollies. I didn't even know. What the fuck is this? The way they talked about their beards, I thought at least their beards were real. What the fuck? It's blowing my mind right now. You collapsed is what you need rest. That feeling like your head is full of fiery bees. That's a fever. Fiery bees is a weird way to put it. No, I'm fine. Got to find a nog. Usually when I have a fever, it's more like I feel like my head's full of like hot soup. Nope, you're not going anywhere. A nog wouldn't want you running after her in this state. Oh, honey, you're showing your underwear. Put your legs together. A nog, I'm... Gosh. This quest is just blowing my mind. I had no idea that these doors were just, like, not anything like what they look like. I'm flabbergasted. I guess I didn't know anything about this world that I thought I knew. I'm sorry for being so slow. Again, Thursday, I am definitely gonna go back to finish up the medium. Maybe not finish up, I don't know how long that game is if I'm honest. Conan collapsed! We need to do something about that fever. I think some of my wife's supply of remedies survived. I'll go and see. You keep an eye on Conan. Hiya. Because I do want to finish medium. I also kind of wanted to just test out, you know, my fancy internet. Being able to wire in. Oh, it's so nice. Wicked White, where did he go? I know you want to search for a nog, but how did he even make it out of here? Willpower and hubris? We'll worry about that later. Damn it all, let's go, quickly. Yeah, what are you two up to? Much more near-related story going on over here. Who's there? You. Who's you? You should ask around and find out if anyone saw him go past. Sometimes I expect they'll be too inclined to help. Still, any leave is better than none. Blah, 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 blah. No, I haven't seen Conan leave the village. Why? Finally realized he's no good to us and left, did he? But without him or Anog, who's going to be held responsible for what happened? They're collaborating here, for one. Listen, outsider, I'm sure you thought you were helping, but... now we're doomed! Doomed, I tell you! That damn dear COVID's gonna doom us all! I'm just kidding. People with that accent don't believe in COVID. Now, Konog's missing too. We're dropping dwarves like hell from a leaky sewer. How? Well, I hope you find them. The matter of culpability is still unsettled, and I'll never get the villagers to agree on what if the most guilty-looking party is up and being in this. I'm just making him sound more drunk. The more beer I drink. Coincidence? I think not. Search for Konog, you say that can't be easy. Those twins aren't really the sort to stand still. Wish I could help, but I haven't seen anything out of the ordinary, not more than usual at any rate. Certainly no fever-addled dwarfs. I just like making them all have southern accents. Or rednecky accents, whatever way you want to look at it. It's not like super southern. I don't know. I really don't know the difference. I'm just copying, like, movies, TV, and people I've heard with. Lolly, I thought I'd never escape hope. Who knew that questioning every miner in Comro could be so time-consuming? Hope you weren't waiting too long. Did you learn anything useful? Hi. No. No info. Wish I could say I was surprised. My lot had some difficulty focusing on the immediate issue, but one of them did see Konog. It sounds like he was wandering in the direction of the crater again. We should search the area. Again, but I already visited that place twice. I need a new area to raid. What's the big wheel? Some kind of machine? An enemy stronghold? Technology from another world? Really an enemy stronghold. Well, that doesn't sound good, though I'm still more concerned about where Konog might have gone. I have a bad and familiar feeling about this. Perhaps I should have mentioned where exactly I found him last time. You think he's inside and he's probably not alone? Here we go again. If you're ready to face whatever's in there, then let's get this over with. The longer we wait, the more I worry. I do feel really bad. I'm gonna go take a tinkle, even though we don't have super long left. I was muted again. Fucking damn it. I'm so sorry. I swear I hit the button too. I probably missed the button. I probably like hit like some other button. So sorry. I'm back. There's no time! Destroy the sphere quickly! Okay. What was that? This is bad. We have to get out. Also, welcome back, 9S. Oh, those are so satisfying. Satisfying cubes. Satisfying cubes are satisfying. Aspire? Oh, damn it, we're too late. What in the seven hells was that? I feel I'm owed several explanations. What in the seven hells was that? I know you're confused, but there's no time. We must destroy the sphere. Two-piece plans are already in motion, and this whole world will be consumed. We won't let that happen. We came to save this world, and now we have a debt to repay. You saved 9S, after all. And there's still much so much here we haven't seen, right, 2B? Focus on the mission. Dumb brat. Right. Leave it to us. It'll take everything we've got to stop them. I believe we can succeed, but we'll need your help. Be ready. I'm ready. I'd feel weirder if you weren't ordering me around. Fine, but I'll get my explanations from you yet. I still want explanations. I want to know what the fuck. Why do you look like a lolly under that mask? Why, like, were you in a fucking cotton ball for a while? I'm sorry, Chief. Can you look after Konog? You're sorry? Yes, of course. I'll carry him back and make sure he rests. You look after yourself now, and tell me what all of this is about later. You know, sometimes you just have to, like, go get soaked up in, you know, a silk cocoon of some kind. We make for the tower. What's up, Boobert? Yay, we finally unlocked the next raid. Unfortunately, we have to end the stream now. But, we can get back to doing this another time. It'll be fun. Honestly, I'm excited that my internet's better so I can actually do raids again. Complicated battles where I'm not, like, hitting lag every 2 seconds. Tonight's stream was pretty good. I think I want to work on lighting and camera framing. I really want to be able to get rid of this, like, awkward bit of the hallway that's sticking into frame. I really don't like that. Especially since, like, because of how far it is from the camera, it, like, bends. It's got a like fisheye effect going on. Anyways. On Thursday, we'll play more medium. I have no idea how far we are into that game. I think it's like an 8 to 10 hour game or something like that. No idea for sure. I haven't really looked it up. But we'll get back to that on Thursday. For now, let's see who is on that we can raid. Oh, we got Spooks. We can raid Bag of Spooks. As per usual.